Happy Micro Monday. I'm going to demonstrate the testing hand cleansers lab for tomorrow. You guys will start this. I think we give it incubation and you'll finish it on Wednesday. So just so you know, you're going to get a nutrient agar plate. And how I'm going to have you do this lab is to, let's see, divide the plate in half. And let's see, we'll have a before hand cleaner and an after hand cleaner side. So before and after. And then I'm kind of doing this from memory, so this may be a little different from how your lab helper notes describe this. But generally, what you're going to do is make 5 lanes because you're testing all the fingers on one hand. 3, 4, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 cleaners. So actually, let's just do 4 lanes for each cleaner. And really, I guess you don't have to test each finger. You can do all these tests with, like, say, the index finger if you want. But anyway, labeling 4 lanes, right? 1 for each cleaner. And so I just put the number and then drew a line. And basically, what we're going to do is your group is going to test all 4 cleaners. And from the past, what I've done here is I've numbered them. For some reason, I don't see number 1. Oh, there they are. It's just short. So let's see. We have a number 1, which is the alcohol-free hand sanitizer. We have number 2, which is just the clear hand soap, not antibacterial. We have number 3, which is the hand sanitizer with alcohol. Number 3. And number 4 is an antibacterial hand soap. Number 4. So each group will grab one of each of the 4 cleaner types. You've got your 1 plate. And the idea is that you're going to pick a spot, and you can pick anywhere that you think will be nice and germy. The bottom of your purses or your bags. If you carry around a laptop or a phone, the surfaces that get set down on the counter, like the underneath, that's a good place to test. See, we have a keyboard in the room that's shared, so that's a good spot to test. The lab benches, your workspace, where a lot of students through the week are handling stuff and leaving their microbes behind. That's a good spot to clean. You're welcome to go into the bathroom to test. Maybe you want to test like the handle of we don't really have handles here, do we? Maybe like where people touch the door. But you'll pick one place. Bottom of the shoe is another good one. And then that's going to be the same place that you test for all 4 lanes, and you're going to test the germs in that location against all 4 cleaner types. So let's see, I'm thinking of where I'm going to test. Let's see, my phone case is new, so that's not going to be, so I'm just going to do the bottom of my boot, which actually already grossed out. And the idea is for the before column, so you only have to touch your gross spot a minimal amount of times. Maybe just stick all 4 fingers on your gross spot at once. So again, I'm going to do the bottom of my shoe. So I'm just going to, actually I'm going to do these 4 fingers, and I'm just going to apply them right to the bottom of my shoe, kind of spread them around. Oh God, it's so gritty, it's so gross. It's really give it a good time. I'm going to pretend like I'm getting fingerprinted and like roll my fingers back and forth. on the surface of my boot. I'm telling you, I'm really grossed out by this. Okay. My fingers are all good and covered. Ugh. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to directly transfer a good gook right to my plate. So again, I'm in my before column, and I'm just going to pretend like I'm, again, being fingerprinted. In the second lane, third lane, you roll it. Fourth lane, roll it. Whew. You can kind of, I don't know if you can see this, but you can see where I've touched it because I've got so much growtiness on my fingertips right now. It came right on off onto the auger visibly. Now I'm going to wash my hands. That's very critical in between the before and after. You wash your hands very good. Like wash them well, I guess I should say. Get that hot water going. And I'm actually going to do for 20 seconds. 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 12 1,000, 14 1,000, 15 1,000, 16 1,000, 17 1,000, 18 1,000, 19 1,000. Oh, it's so hot. 20,000. Okay. Rinse off. Good. Get all that soap off because I need my hands to be a clean slate so I can now test the cleaners fairly. My paper towels over here, excuse me. Okay, so that. Paper towels. And you really want to use a paper towel for this because that's helping de-germ and remove any soap residue. If you're doing this in the bathroom, you don't want to use the hand dryer for that part. Okay, back to my workstation. This time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch my boot again using my finger. See, lane number 1 was my index finger. So I'm going to go ahead and keep my 4 fingers straight so that it's standardized the way that I'm transferring it onto the plate. But this time I'm going to touch my boot, I'm going to touch the cleaner, and then put it on the plate. So, pump this hand sanitizer into the palm of my hand, go back to my boot, finger, I'm rolling my finger around on the bottom of my boot. Ooh. Okay. And I can't remember. Your directions actually may tell you how many seconds you're supposed to do. But I'm going to go ahead and do like 20, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. Maybe a little extra because I didn't do my 1 1,000, 2 1,000. Get a fair count. Okay, that was about 25 raw numbers. And now I'm going to lay this down on the plate in the after column. Lane number 1. Again, I'm going to go roll it right on. And then that way we can compare the growth of the bacteria, on the hands as is, compared to how well the cleaner either kills the bacteria or stops it from reproducing. Okay, now I have to go wash my hands again. You want to do that in between each app. I'm going to use the paper towels to dry it off. Really, this time I was washing my hand mostly to remove the hand sanitizer because now my hand is the palette for the second cleaner. I've got clear hand soap. So now, number 2, pump that right to my palm so I know I can get good coverage. This time I'm going to use I guess it's my middle finger. Use my middle finger because that's what I used for number 2 in my before column. Touching the boot. I'm also touching the same place on my boot. Like I'm making sure to go right in the middle in between the treads. So it's all sort of like representatively the same area. Okay, now it's 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 25. Again, I'm doing like about 25 seconds, but I think your directions will specify exactly how long. Okay, and then I'm going to lay that down again in the after column, lane number 2. I'm going to kind of move over to the side a little bit so that where I'm transferring, the lanes won't grow into each other. That's number 2. So I go wash my hands, wash off that, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing except test number 3. There we go. I'll wash my hands. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing but test number 4. And then I should have a complete filled out set of before 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes and a complete set of the after column 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes. And then I'm going to incubate it and you'll see what grows. And hopefully the after column has a lot less growth compared to the before columns. All right, because all of the after lanes are going to get treated with some kind of cleaner. But then we'll really be comparing soap versus the hand sanitizer. And even amongst that, we can compare the sanitizers, the alcohol, compared to the alcohol-free. And that's the point of the lab. So I will see you tomorrow, and we will set this up. And have a good rest of your Micro Monday. Don't forget, Micro March Madness, Week 1. Results are posted. Still time to get into it.